What is going on YouTube? So over the past week, a bunch of crazy stuff has happened. GameStop released earnings. It jumped to almost $30, then crashed 25% within a day. Back to $21. All this is going on while I'm in Utah, freaking sick. I don't know what the hell I have. I'm barely coming off my sickness. I still feel a little congested. But I was in Utah meeting Deion Sanders, Patrick Ben-David. They gave us some amazing advice. I just got back from Utah yesterday. I'm moving to California on April 14th. So I'm going to be living out there in an apartment. I'm going to have a new setup. I'm going to be trying to set up and trying to post more consistently once I'm set up over there. And the thing is, it's about to get crazy. 420 is around the corner. April Fool's Day is this coming Tuesday. And I don't know. I just have a sneaking suspicion that something insane is about to happen. And there's a couple of reasons why I believe this. But before I do get into that, if you guys are interested in the GameStop and AMC saga, go down and freaking subscribe because it's about to get real. It is about to get absolutely freaking insane. I feel it in my balls. I really do. So, this chart looks absolutely insane. When was the last time that this happened? Really? I don't know. I really don't know. So, on March 27th of 2025, GameStop dropped 22% from a high of $26.28 to a low of $21.16. Mind you, the prior day, we hit a high of $29.80. So within 2 days, we went from basically $30 to $21.16. Now, why is that? Why is that? The volume is so freaking high, and people just sold off all their GameStop. They must be high on something. And I'm not mad. I am not mad that this happened one bit. In fact, I'm really happy. I'm extremely happy this happened because, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, what has been the motto since day one? Tell me. I know you guys know what it is if you've been watching the channel. It's buying the dip. There is no other motto you need in the stock market. Patience is key. And if you're patient in the stock market, you are going to be rewarded in the long run. Now, there's different types of patience. You could buy a stock at $30. Like, let's say you bought GameStop when it moved up after earnings to $30. Now you're down, 20, 30, maybe 33% from that investment that you made just a couple days ago. You might be freaking spazzing out, going crazy. But remember, the stock market is a way of transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Look at the bigger picture. GameStop is in an upward trajectory. Obviously, in the short term, doesn't look like that. We just dropped freaking 30% in 3 days. The RSI is bottomed out. If we bring up the weekly Bollinger Bands, this has just really got me super intrigued. This is the weekly Bollinger Bands. This is the weekly charts. So on the week, GameStop was overall down 12%. I guess not too shabby, kind of crappy. We got a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. So yes, there is more downside potential. I'm not saying dump your life savings in right now, even though I personally would, in my opinion, not financial advice. But guess what? It is touching the bottom of the weekly Bollinger Bands. Let's just check. When was the last time that this happened? When was the last time that this happened? It didn't happen back here when Roaring Kitty tweeted in December. That's for sure. Oh, wait, what? What's that? This was the last time that it touched? Back here in April? On April 20th? April 20th of 2024 was the last time that it touched? What happened after that, guys? Okay. So we hit a low of $10. We get a little bip, up to $12. Following week, we get a pretty decent bip to frickin' $17. Next week, now we're at $20. And on the 4th week of Christmas, we frickin' hit a high of $80. So, this was the first time that it touched right here on April 5th. So a year later, we're back in the same cycle. We hit this, which is why I'm saying it's possible we may go lower over the next 2-3 weeks. May not. Anything could freaking happen. I'm just saying that the last time that GameStop hit the bottom of the weekly Bollinger Bands, it went down a little more from like $11 to $10, and then from $10 to $80 over the next 4 weeks. I think we are about to repeat the same cycle, except this time, instead of launching off $10, we're going to be launching up 100% higher at $20. Now, from 10 to 80, that's a pretty decent move. That's like times 8, if I'm not mistaken. 800% from 10 to 80. What's another times 8 from 20? Another times 8 from 20 would be $160. Let's just say, I mean, I'm just throwing out numbers because of what happened back here in May of 2024. Now, if we go to $160, GameStop is going to be on the world news. Roaring Kitty is going to be freaking rock hard. I mean, it is going to be insane. It is going to be fireworks. It is going to be time to cheers, everybody. I'm not going to be 21 yet. I'm going to be turning 21 in August. And like I said, I'm moving to California on April 14th. So I have 2 weeks here with the classic setup. And then hopefully I'm going to be able to build another setup. Obviously, it's not going to be this badass, but hopefully something good enough for you guys to continue to watch me. But yeah, I don't know if anyone has seen this, but the weekly Bollinger Bands is really turning me on right now, because the last time that it touched the bottom of the weekly Bollinger Bands, we got some freaking squeezy moves. The daily chart, though, obviously if you're longing GameStop, I long GameStop the day before earnings. I made a quick 100% return on not too much money. It was only like $200 profit. Took it out, and thank God I didn't enter into anything else. I really wanted to. I was tempted, but once I saw freaking GameStop outside of the Bollinger Bands, 95% of times it is going to return, and that's it. That's what it did. Freaking dropped down to $21. What is this, guys? Is it time to go cry in a corner? Is it time to be depressed? Or is it time to freaking take the opportunity of a lifetime? I'm thinking it's time to take that opportunity of a lifetime. The volume. Oh my gosh, the volume, guys. The volume. Okay, so on March 26th, 53 million shares traded. March 27th, almost 100 million shares traded. Guess what? This past trading day, Friday, 44 million shares traded. Red every single day. Well, actually, technically, on March 26th, did close green, up 11%. Then the next day, minus 22%, and the next day, minus 1%. So, not red every single day, but we were green when we were outside of the Bollinger Bands. That was a good spot to take profit. And now it's, I think, in my opinion, not financial advice, a good spot to take the opportunity of a freaking lifetime and long GameStop. And I'm going to give it some time. Maybe a little weekly option here and there. I'm not waiting to go all in just yet, because we do have that bearish engulfing on the weekly. So it's possible we hit $19 once again. And this could be the crash that Roaring Kitty was talking about. But this chart is just freaking interesting. This is the best chart to look at, I think, in the whole stock market. Correct me if I'm wrong. GameStop is the stock. And overall, I still think my prediction has been that GameStop is going to go to all-time highs in 2025. Now, my job over the next summer, I'm going to be shifting from, making freaking videos, 2 videos a day on this channel. I'm going to be shifting to sales. I really enjoy sales, and I am going to make over $100,000 over the next 6 months. I am going to do it. I'm going to grind my ass off, working 9 to 10 hours a day, knocking door after door, talking to a bunch of different people. I personally love that. I love talking to a bunch of different people, learning how to sell. That's definitely what I need to do with my life over the next 6 months. And I'm still going to be making videos. I am going to be on a grind, guys, because GameStop, I could talk about this for hours. I could talk about this for days. This is a revolution right here. I mean, geez, it's insane. The volume has picked up like insane. GameStop back at $21 in a matter of days. I'm going to take advantage. Me, personally. For AMC, on the other hand, burning in the deepest depths of hell. I mean, come on now. It's a shit show right now. I'm not gonna lie, guys, at this point in time, it's time to buy the dip. Obviously not financial advice. The volume is still low. Even though GameStop had some pretty crazy movement, the volume has stayed pretty low for AMC. And I've been telling you guys on my channel, AMC isn't going to experience another explosive move until GameStop experiences the explosive move. And a move from $25 to $29, which we got on earnings, it's decent, but it's not the explosive move that we are looking for. Because when that happens, we are going to see AMC follow. I could almost bet my life on it. I really can. So yeah, AMC trading lower at $2.88. Will it go back down to all-time lows at $2.38? Possibly. I just don't see it happening. I really do not see it happening. One more thing though on GameStop for the hourly chart, the RSI is literally at 30. Literally bottoming out at 30. There's been times where it went below 30, just extremely oversold. On the 5-minute chart, it's been like literally at freaking 15, 12, and people were just selling the crap out of GameStop. And, you know, when people are scared, when people are fearful, you already know what to do. You need to be greedy. You need to be dumping your life savings in this. Shares. And that is going to be some advice right now. Write this down wherever. I'll write it down in a notepad. Buy shares and hold shares. One of the biggest mistakes I've made is getting into options. I know countless people that have lost a lot of money in options. For options, it's for really experienced traders, high risk, high reward. But in situations like this, guys, in situations like GameStop and AMC, you could make some insane amounts of money by buying and holding shares. Which is why I'm saying if you bought at $29 and you're down 30%, take advantage. Buy the dip. Buy the dip and hold. Diamond hands. Hold the stock. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. I have been saying it's going to get pretty hectic in my life over the next 2-3 weeks. I just got back from Utah. I was out there meeting famous people like Deion Sanders. We met Patrick Ben-David, if you know who he is. Had some interviews with freaking Andrew Tate. I will be posting some of those videos on my vlogging channel. It's called Mikey G. If you go to my channel and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll find it. Go subscribe to me there. I make more personal videos over there and just pretty cool videos. Even party videos. You know, party videos, I got back into it. I was at spring break for 2 weeks, just living my life. I ran into a fellow ape. He had like 150K in GameStop. It was just an amazing experience, guys. So if you want more up to date with me and what's going on with my life, go subscribe to Mikey G. That's like my vlogging channel. But seeing GameStop at $21, I just wish. I personally wish I had $1 million in my bank account. And ask me right now, what would I do with $1 million? Tell me. I would put a good like $650,000 into GameStop shares, $50,000 into some long call options, maybe expiring in 2026, $25 calls, and the rest I would buy AMC shares. I would not look into any other stock right now. I really wouldn't. GameStop and AMC till the day I freaking die, or till the day something freaking crazy happens or the world ends. I don't know. GameStop and AMC for life. That is all I gotta say. But it does feel good to be back. I'm coming off my sickness. I feel a little better. Still got an itch in the back of my throat. Still coughing and sneezing a little. So just pray that I get better very, very soon, because I got work over the next couple of days. I'm going to be knocking doors like crazy. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited to be moving to California. I'm going to be having a different background. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be here at hometown. And then we're going to be moving once and for all for a good 6 months out there in Cali. But this coming week is going to be very exciting, so I will keep you guys updated on what happens with GameStop and AMC stock. So make sure to stay tuned on my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, here we go.